You touch it, you buy it.
Tess. Got one. You don't think this anymore.
The Last of Us, Part I's patch 1.04 promises significant improvements on PC, and the update is now available. It brings a series of performance adjustments to the game, enhancing the overall gameplay experience. In this video, we will be diving into the latest update for the PC version of The Last of Us Part 1. The highly anticipated patch 1.04 promises to bring significant improvements to the game's performance and overall gameplay experience. With new features and enhancements, fans of the franchise can expect a smoother and more immersive experience. Join us as we take a closer look at the changes and upgrades that this patch brings to one of the most beloved games of all time. On Wednesday, 26, Naughty Dog released patch 1.04 for the PC version of The Last of Us, Part 1. This is the first major update the game has received on the platform since its debut, promising frame rate optimizations, graphic fidelity and texture enhancements, crash fixes, and more, in the words of the developer. In the update notes, Naughty Dog makes it clear that their work with the game is not yet fully complete. For the future, they promise to bring new CPU optimizations and performance improvements that will affect all areas of the game. All of this is present in version 1.04, which also optimizes the way GPU resources are utilized. According to Naughty Dog, players who run The Last of Us, Part 1 on low and medium settings should notice the greatest amount of improvements. Not only will these settings provide better texture fidelity, but they will also benefit from areas covered with water particles that will no longer appear completely black. The Last of Us, Part 1 has received numerous bug fixes with patch 1.04. The developer listed various bug fixes on their official website, many of which prevent the game from freezing at distinct moments. Others ensure that it is safe to skip cutscenes and unlock achievements correctly. In terms of new features, The Last of Us, Part 1 has a new configuration option that allows for texture streaming quality settings, and it has received a more efficient VRAM resource indicator. Additionally, the menus better explain expected performance changes when altering certain display settings. Moreover, the game has received display fixes for ultra-wide screens and has resolved some spelling issues in languages such as Brazilian Portuguese. The update is now available on the Epic Games Store and Steam, where it requires a 25.2 GB download of files to be applied correctly. Please find below the full patch notes for version 1.0.4.0. Optimized CPU and GPU use throughout the game. Improved texture fidelity and resolution on in-game low and medium settings. Improved graphical fidelity on the in-game low graphics preset, particularly water surfaces no longer appear black. Fixed a crash that may occur during shader building. Fixed a crash that may occur when quitting to the main menu. Fixed a crash that may occur when dying after combat. Fixed an issue where, on first boot, players may experience longer wait times to load into the game. Added an option for players to lock and unlock performance stats simultaneously in the HUD menu, Options a HUD. Added descriptions in the graphics menus to better explain when certain settings may affect another, Options a Display. Added a texture streaming rate setting, Graphics Texture Settings. Fixed an issue where skipping cutscenes during a critical load may cause the game to hang. Fixed an issue where the shader load warning did not appear while relaunching the game. Updated the VRAM bar to more accurately display the OS Plus apps usage. Fixed an issue where the screen reader read values for locked settings which may imply those same locked settings were active. Fixed an issue where aiming downward while using keyboard and mouse, KBM, may increase camera sensitivity. Refined the handling of certain commands that are assigned the same KBM key binding. Corrected Brazilian Portuguese, Croatian, Dutch, Finnish, French, Greek, Hungarian, Latam Spanish, Spanish, Thai, and traditional Chinese translations for multiple menu options. Ultra-wide displays, corrected the rangefinder reticle position for the bow. AMD, fixed a crash that may occur on AMD CPUs with affinity limited to X3D cores. AMD, fixed an issue where textures may render incorrectly on AMD GPUs. Steam, fixed an issue where the "it can't be for nothing" achievement did not trigger, despite acquiring all other achievements. Steam Deck, fixed an issue on Steam Deck where resetting display settings to default no longer enabled AMD FSR2 options a display. These patch notes detail the various improvements and fixes included in the latest patch for The Last of Us, Part 1. From optimizing CPU and GPU use throughout the game, to improving texture and graphical fidelity on lower settings, to fixing various crashes and issues, this patch addresses a wide range of areas. Additionally, the patch notes include a list of corrected translations, as well as fixes specific to AMD and Steam users. Thank you for watching this video about the patch 1.04 for The Last of Us, Part 1 on PC. We hope this information was helpful to you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more gaming news and updates. See you in the next one.